Okay, so now we're going to get into the topic of actually looking at every part of our life and then choosing some steps. Now, I've just got this board here with my way of getting something moving in your life. You've got to start from standstill and you're now going to momentum. Now, we want to stack the cards in our favor so we don't fail, right? And that's one of the big topics, because if you were to go out there and just choose to climb Everest without doing the training, without doing these little steps to get you prepared for it, you're not going to hit this. So I'll show you just the scenario that I use for going towards a goal. We've got the topic itself. So for example, the topic is fun and happiness. Then we look at a baby step, right? And of course, what the baby step is, it's the little step to get you going in the right direction. Let's say finance is your thing and you are trying to get out of debt. So your baby step might be getting your first $100 and paying off a bit of your credit card debt. Or it could be with strength, it could be working out 5 days in a row, right? Or getting into that routine. It's a small win to psychologically set you up for success. That's kind of a goal of it, right? Then we go from a baby step to what I call a big step. This isn't the ultimate end game goal, but it is basically a ramp up. You're going from no movement to some movement to quite a bit of movement, and then the last step is a BHAG, or big, hairy, audacious goal, something which is pretty huge to aim for, and really once you've got that, you've got a level of mastery or significance in the topic that you really went for. So I'm going to go and fill all these out. Okay, I've filled out all my topics. I've got my baby steps in, I've got my big steps in, and I've got my BHAGs in. Now here's the thing, because we're starting on every different level, for example, the top ones here are my worst, the bottom ones are my best, what you find is the level of the BHAG or the big steps differ. So you out there could be looking at this going, hey, that's not a big step or a BHAG, but for me it actually is, because I'm really bad in this area. Right? Now the other thing I want to talk about, and this is kind of where we get the concept of SLAM, right? SLAM is super life accelerating multiplier, right? I love this idea. What it is basically where you can do one activity and push many areas of your life forwards. So an example, we've got family and fun and happiness. I can join those together by planning a family trip overseas, right? If I had a trip with my family overseas, I would, the closeness of my family would come together and I would feel happy and have more fun. Right? So the real trick, these are kind of your objectives, these are your outcomes. The trick is finding the activities which is a multiplier which hit multiple areas in one shot. Okay, if that makes sense. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to go away, I want you to have a think about this, get together your topics, your baby steps, your big steps, and your BHAGs. Think about multipliers, because tomorrow we're pretty much starting day one and we've got to get into it.